Tiny little Greek village. I am out for a morning cafe the day after Easter. Hope everybody had a beautiful day yesterday. I certainly did. It was nice and quiet and quite lovely with my mom, and just nice to be off the island and up in a new place. Well, it's not a new place. I used to live up in this area, but just the change of heart. I hope you can hear me. And I'm just drinking my coffee and enjoying the beautiful weather and thinking, always thinking up here in this abstract, inspirational, hey, hello, John. How are you? Nice to see you this morning. I hope you had a great Easter. I'm in a small Greek village called Paliochori, and had Easter up here with my mother, and it was really nice, just really nice. And it's such a beautiful morning. I'm out at the local cafe called Sting. And just having coffee. And I've been thinking, so John, if you're here listening to me, I'm curious about what others think about this. And it has to do with, again, the social media rampage that's going on in our lives, and just how much social media is healthy for, promoting. Obviously, I'm an artist. I'm trying to promote my things, the things that I do, and using social media. So we've got the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok thing. Wishing you a great day too. It's going to be a great day. And then over here we have YouTube, which I consider being slightly different. But this whole online thing is so common now. I mean, it's every day. It's like drinking your morning coffee, right? So I don't know how much we actually see and notice the self. What would be the right word? It's ego. I mean, you come on here and you do your things, right? We all do our things here, and we're trying to get the likes. And being an older person, I remember what life was like before that. And of course, we're always trying to get acceptance from others, but now it's at a whole new level. It's not getting acceptance from the people that you actually know and that you actually meet and that you actually come to have a relationship with. Now it's just how many likes can you get, and from most of them are from people that you don't even know. And it's an ego boost. It really is. It's highly off balance, and we don't see that anymore. So I'm curious how you guys, if others feel the same way. I'm assuming older people like me, Hello, Corby, my dear. Happy Easter Monday to you as well. I hope you had a beautiful day yesterday. And I hope today is an even better day. So I'm, talking about this whole online thing that just makes us go, it's a lot, and it's a strong pull away from like coming outside to a cafe and just maybe writing in a book rather than typing on a computer, which I'll do both today. I'm not exempt from these thoughts, but I am thinking about it. So usually once a year, I will take a big break from social media. I will just stop social media, not YouTube. I like YouTube. It has a different feel. It is more of a community. It's not just anybody, it's you guys here, right? And there's some kind of communication going on and a building of communication, meeting new people, like my dear Corby, who just wished me a happy Easter Monday, has been with me here for since the beginning, really, and we have just developed a really beautiful kind of connection, and I love that. And it's quite different from social media, where you can also build connections. Yes, I agree. But I don't know. I'm again on this, what is this whole social media thing and why are we doing it and is it necessary? There have been a few artists here on YouTube who have actually just stopped social media altogether. They stopped it and all they do is YouTube. And they're doing just fine, right? And I waver in and out of that space. So I am curious about what you guys think. Yes, social media is fantastic in some senses. It connects people like us to, in America, in Mexico, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly. I didn't, these comments disappear really quickly, so I didn't actually read that. I didn't actually get the last part of it, but I'm assuming that you're saying, but it can also be overwhelming and somewhat detrimental if we are not conscious of how we're using it. So maybe this whole conversation comes to bringing it to the easel, right, and bringing it to our creativity. Maybe the whole conversation comes to yes, all of the things that I've been talking about here, about social media, the things that I don't like, and I really personally do not like social media, but also the connection. And it has to do, again, if we're in our inner creative channel, here we go. Here we go. If we're in our creative channel, and understanding what's going on in the social media realm. Social media is not, to me, and not an actual physical part of life. It's not, my beautiful little cup of, what do I got, Lavazza coffee here at Sting, the local cafe where my kids grew up, actually. It's not this. It's more abstract. The whole social media thing seems to be pretty abstract. Not always, depending on how, on the type of things that you're doing in social media. But when we get lost if we're standing in our tiny little studios and we're at our painting and looking at it and painting, let's say, to show off in some kind of way, to take it in a selfish manner and splay yourself out there and do what you're supposed to do artistically, creatively, then it can be, maybe more detrimental, and you're not really connecting your creative channel to you and to what you're creating. It's a whole different ballgame. It's painting something that can sell, that can be, displayed, that can be liked by all these people that you don't even know. And it's quite a different thing than to actually paint something that is coming from you and being in contact with that inner channel. Is that making sense to anybody? It's a little bit fuzzy for me, but those are the things that I'm going to be thinking about and chewing on in these next few days when I'm taking this break from social media generally. I need to reassess and reestablish again. It's a common thing that that I need to do, being a creative type, and having the capability of taking on a lot of things at the same time, but not being able to. Oh boy, what is it? If I don't find that perfect thing, I will be attending my first art fair this year. Hey, really? That's fantastic, John. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness, I want updates on that. So I won't be there because I'm in Greece, but it would be great if you dropped a message here. Oh, by the way, you guys, my website is taken down for the time being. Hold on, motorcycle. My website has been taken down for a while. I'm not sure how I'm going to work with that. So if you need to get in touch with me, do it here or on my newsletter. Oh my goodness. So my newsletter is also, I'm gonna have to set up a landing page for my newsletter. I'll try and do that this week. So if you're not on my newsletter, send me an email and I'll get you on it. Yeah, I hope for the fair would be better to connect with social media. Yeah. Yeah, obviously, social media does play a part. You know what? It's interesting, you guys, and I'm talking about it because I have this other channel where I'm working on this carnivore thing because I've been carnivore on the carnivore diet for 4 years, and it has helped me greatly with my autoimmune issues and my health generally in so many different areas that I never ever expected. So I started talking about it to get to maybe if other people who had the same kind of problems that I had and could not find a solution for it, that I would be their cheerleader if they wanted to give this carnivore thing a try. For a time being. I'm not a diehard 100%, if you're not carnivore, everything's wrong with you, like the vegans do, because I used to be vegan. That's what I was like there. So I'm not, it's not that kind of thing, but to use as a tool to maybe help with some of the issues that people have. And so I've been doing that, and that channel has grown quickly, not here on YouTube, on TikTok, and it's all a bit too much. It's why I had to step away from my art channel here, and it's hard for me to do both. It's hard for me to put two of them together. I'm able to do it better now because my daughters are gone. They're not in the house. They're now in the States, and so that gives me that little extra space to kind of put the two together. But the overload of social media has weighed on me, and so I'm it's Easter, whatever. I'm taking a break from it, and just focusing on YouTube. So. I'm coming to some kind of conclusion about how I'm going to go about in the next 3 months, and then reassess again. I do a lot of reassessing in my life over the year, so I don't get locked up and trapped in something. But I am finding that I am getting trapped in the social media thing, especially on this carnivore channel. Trapped in the whole social media thing, and I there are things about it that I really dislike. Like I don't particularly like displaying my life, my home, and things like that on social media. I still have that older generational thing of, I've got my privacy, I've got my private life, I've got who I am, the people that I, and I don't need to display it. But on a channel like a carnivore channel, one big part of it is actually, cooking your food, and you've got to, carnivore. it is pretty wild. I honestly, my take on all of this is if you've got health problems, it's really helpful. It's extremely helpful. The low carb, lowering the carbohydrates, it's extremely helpful. Right? It's extremely helpful, but I'm not dogmatic about it. It's not a dogma kind of thing. Eventually, I would hopefully like to be able to eat some other things as long as they come from the earth to some extent. Then that's fine with me. I will probably never eat prepackaged manufactured foods again. I don't like them anyways. Not anymore. I grew up on them. That's probably why I got to this place that I got with my health. But I'm 60 now, and I honestly feel like I'm, I'll say 30. I actually feel 20 sometimes, not every day, 20 to 30 years old. I have this upspring of youth, of health, this vibrancy that I have, right? And it's just super cool. So anyways, social media demands everyday thing. Like I would have to be here doing a social media thing about, can you drink coffee on a carnivore diet kind of thing. And it's exhausting to me because I'm not that kind of person. I really am not that kind of person. My character, the energy comes even though you ditch carbs. Corby knows. The energy is incredible. And it's a constant energy. So I'm going to go on my carnivore thing now, right? It's a constant energy, and there's no spiking up and down. Emotional, mentally, everything just kind of clears up. By the way, I should be on my carnivore channel right now, but by the way, I was yesterday I had olives, which are fruits and not carnivore. Anxiety gone, yeah, exactly. So and I had a bite of a chunk of sweet potato with the Easter lamb, like we had lamb. And for the rest of the night, I was out. I was just kind of out of it. Yeah, olives are great, and they're very low carb. So go ahead and eat them. John, are you Italian? You have an Italian background, according to your name, I'm assuming. So so we're kind of on the same page with the whole Mediterranean thing. If you are, but yeah, your name is very Italian, Mediterranean at any rate. Oh, Mexican American, love it. Well, so Mexico too has, hello Susan. Oh, how nice. I've got all my friends here today. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyways, I was off about John. He's Mexican American. But anyways, Mexico is very similar to the Mediterranean lifestyle and attitude. It just is. It's just where the sun is. The warmer climates just tend to, olives are a thing in the warmer climates, aren't they? So, so we're talking about that kind of thing. I'm thinking about that kind of thing. I am going to take a break on social media. I have to figure out with the website what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a landing page on MailChimp, which is where I have my newsletter for the art, and just do a landing page and put up my art coaching, right? I do an art coaching kind of thing through these. Through the creative process, understanding how creativity works through us, just understanding creativity. I am starting my podcast, Be Creative, and I want to interview you and have a conversation about how you go through your own creative process, nothing difficult, or it's just all what works for you. I really want to understand creativity in a deeper way, and the best way to do that is to talk to you. So if anybody's interested, again, leave a comment, and I'll be in touch with you. Susan, maybe now during these few days that I'm off the island, I will have time to put together the actual makings of it, and when I get back to the island on Thursday night, so next weekend, maybe we can set up a time. I know you're coming on, right? So John, if you want to come on and talk about your creativity, I would love that as well. Anybody else who is interested, and you don't have to be a painter. You really don't. Creativity in my world is everything that we do. Everything. It's a creative energy that's always there, no matter what we're doing. If you're out teaching, that takes creativity to put the lessons together, to work with the elements that are coming at you and how you're going to go about them. It doesn't feel like you're in the studio painting. It's a different element of creativity or expression of that creative energy, but it really is all the same thing. Susan. Yeah. So, oops. I'm at this cafe. I'm pretty much alone here still. I guess everybody's still sleeping. Went out plein air painting. Oh, how nice! I didn't even bring my paints up. I was going to bring my gouache set up here, and I forgot it. I left it. I just forgot to put it in my bag. But anyways, that doesn't matter. There's writing, and I've got a pencil or a pen, so there's always sketching. There's always doing something. It's kind of stressful. It's much different than studio painting. It really is. Plein air painting, John. Plein air painting is what's great about it? What's great about it is that you have to get out of your head. You have to get out of trying to, you have the time and the space in your studio to put everything, make your perfect brush strokes, mix your perfect colors. When you're out plein air painting, you have to really get rid of a lot of that yapping going on in your mind. And it's a matter of just looking, squinting, deciphering the color and laying it down and moving on to the next part for as long as you've got the sun in that area, right? It's breathing into those moments of stress and letting go. John, it's all about letting go. So I know the feeling, you're set up and you're and you feel like you want to control it and latch onto it. Yeah, when you're out, it's everything goes fast, but it's nice because, yeah, exactly. You've got all of nature around you. It's a whole different element. You, in that sense, connect easily. But for me anyways, when I first started plein air painting, I was this is a total failure. I am totally messing up. It's gone. I'm not getting it. And it really stressed me out. Until I learned how to just take a chill pill and relax. Just relax through it. And then I started painting outside, right? Yeah, laugh. I know. But keep breathing. When you find yourself getting caught on a thought of something that you're trying to do, that trying, if you catch yourself there, give yourself one deep breath, release it, and then just lay the brush stroke and go outside and paint, never with the idea that you're going to come back with a finished painting. I switched that idea to going outside to paint and do it as a study, to just get the element that I'm trying that I'm trying to paint? Is it the shadow colors? Is it the light? The notan of the painting? What am I trying to put together? That was really helpful because it let go of the stress that I have to come out with this beautiful finished painting in an hour, right? Which I'm a slow painter. I'm slow. So I can do that if I have time outside and I've got, like, I'll take a picture or a short video of what I'm looking at. And then when the sun changes, I can go back and look at what it is I'm actually painting, so I'm not continually changing my shadows and I'm continually changing the whole feel. What if it was a cloudy morning or partly cloudy and then the sky cleared up? So I'm not always going back in and changing because I'm a perfectionist, and I can get stuck in that, trying to get everything perfect, which is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing to try and do. I painted this house I enjoyed looking at. They were not to my liking, yet I enjoyed the process. Bravo. That's exactly the point, and it's coming home with the new experience, with the added expertise that you gained that day, with the learning, with all of that. That's why I love going out to paint, right? This has been such a great conversation this morning, you guys. My morning musings, when I first started these morning musings, it was really no more than 10 minutes, and I would, sitting in my studio and just kind of talking about what I was going to do during the day. And that morning hour of just coming into the studio and connecting. And lately they've been these long talks. Some people can stay and listen, others can't. Some people have to come and go. For some of you over there in the States, it's kind of late, especially John. I believe for you, it's getting late. Are you making your own canvases now? Oh, great. But I have to get a landing page out because the I'll do a landing page today and put it up. Susan, it's 1:38. Go to bed, Susan, my dear. But hey, listen, Susan. Oh yeah, wait. I see me getting distracted. First of all, I'm going to go to MailChimp and put up a landing page and make it public, so you can just go there, and I'll put it in the description below in this morning musings, and also on my page, right? And I'll put it in the community area, right? You're a night owl, so okay, Susan, we'll do a podcast recording. It'll be a recording. It's not going to be live. We'll do a podcast recording. It'll be morning for me and evenings for you. Would that work better then? Let me know. And we'll set it up. We'll try and do that next weekend or something. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. And what else? So I'll get that put up. I'll get the links up here. I'll put it in the community posts, right? On the YouTube channel. I'll put it in I'll put a post with the link on it. And I'll try and put it in here as well, and just start putting it in all of my things. I'll take my website down for now. I'm not going to use it. It just doesn't seem as necessary as before. I'm not sure about it. I'm still waiting because, here in Greece, right, we've come through this boat sinking and this economic fall that we've been in because we lost our livelihood. We lost it 4 years ago, and we're building back up, and we're just coming out on the other side of that huge thing. So actually putting together a website again and paying the next year that came up was a bit too much for me. right now. So just transparency and honesty on that. So yeah. So are you a website person? Are you really? Ah, are you a website person? Oh my goodness. John, that's fantastic. Um, do you really? Oh my goodness. Multiple, how do you keep up, man? What do you do on Amazon? What, for your painting? All right, so let's see. The email that I'm going to use right now is I'll just put it in somewhere. Oh, you have credit for Amazon services. Okay. Where am I going to email you, John? You're such a sweetheart. That is so nice. We'll be in touch. Yeah, we'll be in touch. I really am, I have to look at it. And I mean, I would love to talk to you about that. I do need a tech person, but at the moment, like I say, it's, I can barely pay for my coffee. No, really, it's not that bad, but you know. Yeah, it's really difficult to go through. A life crisis like we did. But again, as with everything, the lessons that I learned from it have been phenomenal. And you know how they say, if you can just not look at the tragedy that you've fallen into, but look beyond it, just keep focusing beyond it, that the benefits and the positive things will come. And they do. And I think it has so much to do with how we approach living. Oh, Thomas, you're here. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Wait a minute. I'm like getting back in the sun. Here I'll get you a little different view of what, you know, what the heck is that? That's ugly. Anyways, sorry about it. Thank you so much. Toma is here with me as well. I think another night owl. Am I correct? Are you another night owl person? I could be wrong. But anyways, the thing is, hey, sweetie, it's good to see you. It's so nice to have you here. It really is. Oh, I'm just loving this. So when you come through some kind of tragedy in your life, some kind of difficulty, like a life change, because this was definitely a life change. Yeah, you're in Wisconsin. I love all of my night owls here. When you're going through these life changes, right, you guys, it's the positives that come out of it are incredible. They blow my mind. They literally blow my mind. There's so many good things to learn, and I have grown so much in these last 4 years, and I have done things that I'd never done before, and I have come to different understandings, better understandings. I mean, even like my own pride and vanity, right? I talk about that on my other channel. I've talked about that on the carnivore channel, because I don't know, oddly enough, I think it is cleansing, that cleansing diet Right, Susan, it all comes down to perspective. But in order to see the perspective, you really have to come back to your center and you have to meditate in it or have the space to be thoughtful about perspective. So whether it's, noticing the pride and the vanity, right, of wanting everybody to like me, which is all part of that whole perfectionist thing that I talk about, or whether it's trying to understand what's not working in your painting, why you're not painting the way you visualize it, like it's not happening, and the steps that you need to come through, or the things you need to let go of, like when you go out plein air painting, like John was saying, you go out plein air painting, and if you go with the expectation to paint like some of these great plein air painters, right, and it's not happening. How do you put that all together? Or if you go out with the expectation to do a plein air painting the way you visualize it and the way you see it, and it's not coming out your fingertips. Sorolla, popo, wow, yeah, exactly. When you can come into that perspective, I love this, you guys. When you can come into that perspective, you really need to let go. It's all about letting go and coming back in and reconnecting with you, your creativity, your creative channel, reconnecting. If you're not reconnecting there, all the rest of it is bullshit, pardon my French, right? All the rest of it isn't you. It's you trying to depict something that's maybe not 100% you. That's what social media means to me. Social media is displaying yourself out in this world. And yes, it can be very useful, it can be very helpful when you're working towards a specific purpose. But how easily we get lost in the ego of it. It's so easily, because the two are intensely connected. Because I think social media is just based on the ego. It's just based on the ego, and it's very, very difficult to keep that separation, even though you're using it for, you say in your mind, or I say in my mind, okay, I'm uploading this because it's for this channel, it's for this purpose. But I am intensely attached to it as well. I can sit and look at all the likes that I get on a video, and I feel the satisfaction, the dopamine satisfaction. I do not feel like this channel here, my art channel with you guys, feels different. It's more authentic. Here, I am, in part is me, but it's more like acting. Okay, social media is more like acting on stage, which I actually love to do, which I don't do, but I used to when I was, in my teens. I thought, what happened? I don't know what happened. Are you still here? Are we still live? Are we moving? 38 minutes, and yeah, we're still live. Can you guys see me? I don't know why we went black. Maybe it's time for me to get off. Okay, great. It's glitching a bit. Yeah, well. 5x5. Toma. 5x5. What do you mean? 5x5 going out painting small, plein air, and just doing that, or am I missing something? Did I miss something? I might have missed it. So, good picture, good sound. Okay, it's stabilized. Maybe there was probably a glitch in the internet here. So anyways, those are my thoughts today. Oh, that's military. Oh. I just figured out what's going on. I did not put myself on the focus, like the do not disturb, and people are calling me. That's why I'm going black. So after 40 minutes of being here and talking here, I thought I would give you a little view of where I'm at. Here is my coffee, my journal. That's the cafe doesn't look like much, and the village. We've got these big umbrellas that they haven't opened up yet. So this is basically just the little village here. There. I used to live up here. Stop the torture. Right. Yeah, so here we go. There. So you guys, I am going to get off. I love today. Thank you so much for being here with me and spending this time with me. It means the world to me that you're still here after my long pause from this channel, trying to work on the other one. Some lessons learned, and what really, really, really is meaningful to me about this YouTube channel is, like I said, this sense of community, and I do have that with you, and it's really nice. I mean, it's exceptionally nice for me, living on a tiny little Greek island without really a lot of one-on-one communication with friends. Because on the island, I live far away from the village, and secondly, I'm not a villager. I'm not a village type. I don't have the same kind of mentality, and I'm older now, and I just don't want to just be with people, to have people around me. I am an introvert, believe it or not, being here on this channel, but I'm an introvert, and I really enjoy my quiet time and my space. So connecting with others that I know understand me, I know you guys understand me. It's really important to me, and it's meaningful, and it's going to take me through this this Easter break as I put things together and I talk about it with you. I'm being fully transparent with things. And I'm really glad you're here. It really means a lot to me. Corby tea time, and those of you who really want to want to talk with me on the Be Creative podcast, I'm really excited about it. Okay, I'll get in touch with you later. I'm really excited to begin this, but I do need some more time. And the painting challenge for, it's going to be called Pixie's Painting Challenge for Pixie Dust, who isn't here today, but Pixie Dust wants a new landscape challenge. So I'm putting that together as well. I'm going to need a little bit of time as well, but that is coming. It's going to be, I don't know. You guys let me know. It's either going to be like a 7-day challenge, like just painting full-on paintings. I wish I could figure out a way to do a plein air painting challenge where I go out on the island. That would be fun, and it's perfect weather for that. And just going in and painting certain things right there with you guys, that would be fun. Either I'll do it live or I'll film, like I'll film it, and then we'll do a live and I'll talk through it. That works really well for me because, excuse me, I can talk more clearly when I'm not painting at the same time. Some of you may know what I mean. So that, and then the other one is that we do like elements of like painting a tree, painting skies, painting the background, atmospheric perspective with a GoPro on your head. Are the GoPros good, you guys? I'm not a tech person. I do need a good camera because all I'm using is my iPhone right now, which works, but maybe a GoPro would be a cool thing. A GoPro on my head, huh? Yeah, John, you may know a little bit more about that. What kind of camera would you use? I would also like to throw about GoPro, to know about GoPro. Yeah, Susan, give us some info on that. If anybody knows about the GoPro thing, please leave a comment below so people can come in and look it up. And those, who else? For mountain bike. I'm called again. I hope I don't lose you. All right, you guys. So, yeah, enough blabbing this morning. This was so much fun. Thank you all for being here. Sorry about the wobbliness. I am just holding the camera. Go give me a like. Give me a like. Oh, sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful day, you guys. I loved today. Hey, and you know what I really love is you guys coming through and talking with each other, connecting. This is great. This is it. This is it. Absolutely. You have made my morning. I'm going to be carrying you with me all day today. Take care, everyone. Good night to those of you who are night owls and out on your way to bed. Toma, I think you're going to be painting until like 5 or 6 in the morning, I bet, right? You're one of those types. I think you mentioned that yeah. All right, you guys, love you. Filakia, we say kisses in Greece. Have a beautiful evening and a beautiful day today. All right, talk to you later. Bye.